Have you heard the comments by a man called Thompson, who's been giving evidence today in the post office inquiry? I find those comments extraordinary. His name is George Thompson. He's the former leader of the National Federation of Subpostmasters, the NFSP. And so he's a sort of authority figure. And presumably if the subpostmistresses had a problem, he was one of the people that they might have contacted. And I think his evidence today is interesting because it gives us an insight into the arrogance and the contempt for individuals that the post office system seems to have had. And for some reason, he didn't get the notes and he doesn't have the sense to be cautious about what he says. So he's not doing the crocodile tears. He's not giving a defense of the post office itself, and blaming the Horizon software. For some reason, he wants to defend Horizon and blame not only the post office, which he says has sort of gone badly wrong, but he also wants to blame the tiny percentage of 100,000 people who've used Horizon over 25 years who weren't able to get it right and who were therefore prosecuted. Their fault, not ours. If that was the level of disdain that subpostmasters and subpostmistresses had when they called for help, I'm not surprised there was a problem. This is a level of inhumanity which is utterly abhorrent. And yeah, I can't say I'm shocked because this is rather like revealing the truth, isn't it? And somehow, accidentally, somebody who wasn't considered important has come along and opened his mouth and said something which is true. I think in the end, this testimony is the decisive testimony. This is a point at which we have witnessed a moment of reality. And yes, there are people who will say, absolutely, this is abhorrent, this is awful, and it is. But it's almost the first time we've seen the sort of experience that the postmasters and postmistresses must have been having so often when they were struggling with the software and feeling foolish. This is the tone of the post office, which said, you're the only person who's got this problem. No one else has got this problem. No wonder postmasters and postmistresses felt exposed and vulnerable and unhelped, because this man was the source of support that they were offered.